Audio Jungle.
Hello everyone, this is Al Kabir, the analyst, and today I'll be talking the New England Patriots. Yes, the Patriots who just lost to the Rams last night, and I believe they should tank, but Bill Belichick is still the GOAT. And this is Al Kabir, the analyst. Right, so I wanted to talk some New England Patriots, and they're going to win under 10 games. Buffalo Bills, or let's just say for the sake of argument, the Miami Dolphins. Looks like they battling for the division, and they slowly creeping down as the Patriots. They just, to me, don't have enough talent. They just don't. I believe Cam Newton, to be fair to him, he's having one of his worst years of his career. I believe he got benched like 2 or 3 times this year. He had a couple games he just threw under 100 yards, and he just don't look good. He don't look good, and to me, it's not all his fault. Just keep it real, it's not all his fault. So let's go to the offseason. They had the most players to opt out of every team in the NFL. The New England Patriots had the most players to opt out. You just put Cam Newton in that system. No regular offseason. He didn't get time to build chemistry with the receivers, and everything was just so new. Especially when Tom Brady left, everything was just so new. So you throw him in there, and the Patriots had spectacular games for the type of talent that they have on their teams, and the pull-out wins that they did, like the one before the Rams, and they blew out the Chargers 45-0. Nobody's seen that coming. The team it's just not talented enough. It's not talented enough to go anywhere. I've read a couple things like they got Sony Michel when they should have gotten Nick Chubb. They got N'Keal Harry, and they could have got AJ Brown or even Deebo Samuels, but the draft can be tough. The draft can be tough. You just never know how good these players are, and that's no knock on N'Keal Harry. I believe he's a good third or second receiver, but a number one, I don't think so. And once again, we just keep going back to this. They just don't have enough talent. But for them to be 6-7, for them to win 6 games, that's all Bill Belichick, and that's why I'm saying he's the GOAT. He is the GOAT because to blow out teams, to win games, that's strictly off that defense. And the defense had players that opt out. Remember, Patrick Chung not playing, Hightower's not playing. So it's like they don't even have their best defensive players, and they winning games because of the defense. And there were some games that they battled in and barely lost. They barely lost because of the lack of talent. And that brings me to, that's why they should tank. They should tank because you got to get somebody out the draft. You have to get somebody out the draft. It's not necessary to win games and go 9-7. Say if they win out and they possibly don't even go to the playoffs. But I know Bill Belichick's spirit, I know the Patriots spirits, and I know the fans there. They do not want to tank. Trust me, they do not want to do that. But for the sake of the team, they should tank and just lose out, get the best pick they can get, because they basically lost their chances when they lost to the Rams. And me just watching that game, I'm just like, man, they just don't have enough talent to beat the Rams. They just don't. The Rams got Jalen Ramsey, they got Cooper Kupp, they got Jared Goff who can play. Akers going bananas. He went bananas, and it was just too much for the Patriots to handle. But to me, they got to give at least Cam Newton one more shot. Give him one more shot. Get some talent around him. Get a better O-line around him, because the way he was getting hit and the amount of time he had was ridiculous. He barely had any time to throw the ball, and bad enough, the receivers couldn't get any separations because they don't got enough talent on the outside. I like Gunnar Olszewski and all those guys, but they're not good enough. They're not. And if you want to make this a Tom Brady versus Bill Belichick, logically think about this. The Patriots, with the talent they have, they went 6-7. The Buccaneers, literally at almost every skill position, is better than the Patriots, and they're 7-5. Maybe Stephon Gilmore is better than, their cornerbacks, but receiver for receiver, Tampa Bay is better. Hey, you probably could say quarterback for quarterback. Tampa Bay is better. Running back for running back. Tampa Bay is better. Line for line. Tampa Bay is better. All those skill sets that the Tampa Bay have, and they're 7-5. Patriots have nothing, and they 6-7. They 6-7. What I can say in a very tough division. Besides the Jets, the Dolphins is playing at a high level. Bills are playing at a high level. To me, the Patriots are playing at a high level, but once again, they don't have enough talent. They don't. And once again, we want to make this about Bill Belichick versus Tom Brady. Bill Belichick is still the GOAT. He's still the GOAT. His defense is doing this thing. It's still doing this thing, even after Akers went off. But to me, their defense all year has been playing at a high level with C-level players. Tampa Bay defense, they too inconsistent. Offense, inconsistent. Trade coach for coach, and we'll see what Tampa Bay at. They possibly only lost like 2 games. And that's a fact. That's a fact. Tampa Bay probably would have only lost like 2 games, possibly none. Possibly none. And that's why Bill Belichick is the GOAT. He was the reason why the Patriots were champions, because he knew how to work with bad picks. He knew how to make an undrafted guy look like a superstar. So you give him a Mike Evans. He had the superstar in Randy Moss. And Randy Moss had one of his best years under Bill Belichick. And Bill Belichick not even the offensive coordinator. So it's like, once again, the Patriots, if I was a fan or front office or whatever, just, hey, we don't got no shot. It is what it is. Lose it out and get the best pick you can get. Get some help in that O-line. Get an established running back. Hell, if you want to get a quarterback to start with. You got to get that line, that offensive line right. You got to get some receivers. Got to get something. Or this organization going to be set back for a very long time. Very long time. But just to wrap this up, man, this month I am going live on YouTube, man. I miss going live on YouTube. At the end of this month, I am going live. When YouTube unbans me for going live, I will go live. I miss doing it. I'm going to do it. And yeah, that's all I have today. And like I always wrap it up, what do you think and how do you feel? Do you think the Patriots should tank? I understand yes and no. I understand if a person say yes, because the logical reason I'm making, get some draft picks, get some talent. Promise you get some talent around this team. This team is a 12-4 team. 11-5 team. They don't lose under 10 games. Get some talent. And I understand why you say no. Just out of pride and spirit. We want to go out banging. We facing the Jets. We playing the Bills. I believe they play the Dolphins. So I believe these games are all divisional games, and you don't want to go out like that against your division opponent. I understand win those games. So I understand the no side and the yes side. And this Bill Belichick is still the GOAT. No questions about it. He is the GOAT. He is the reason for those rings. And if this year don't prove it to you, I don't know what else will. Look at Tampa Bay, 7-5, wild card team. Everybody just thought just Super Bowl automatically. No, it's not. It's not. And you look at the Patriots, 6-7 team, okay, but who do they have? Look at the wins they get. Look how they win in these games. No questions asked. Bill Belichick is the GOAT. But this is Al Kabir, the analyst. Goes.